ladies and gentlemen, during this talk that I'm going to give you, I'm going to explain to you the history of this phenomenon, who the secret government really is, and I will name them by name. I'm going to tell you who's selling drugs to your children, and I'm going to tell you why the government is afraid for you to find out what the truth is regarding UFOs.
Sometimes the vibe is just so mystic. I can't stand these simplistic statistics. Take the chance sometimes, but I don't want to risk it. I'd rather burn something that makes me feel lifted. I'm a magician sent back in time on a mission to gather up lost pieces of information. This isn't the real world of what we see. It's just some superficial cookie cutter industry. Beautiful girls saying get inside of me, but oddly enough they just wanna fuck anywhere, sometimes even on the spot. We idolize ditzy blondes that say that's hot, trying to avoid the overpaid fat cop, trying to get money so we can floss those mad rocks. They say poetry speaks, but rap talks. Never confused, life works better in twos. Cause I met her when I was with you. It was destiny, dog. I paid my dues, and it was destiny, dog. I paid my dues. See U.F.O, unidentified flying objects, and back on the sands of time on a project to reject the rejects, destroy what's left. Walk with me, walk with me. This is U.F.O, unidentified flying objects, and back on the sands of time on a project to reject the rejects and destroy what's left. Walk with me, walk with me. Stepping in, causing more heat than a burning Zeppelin. Taking in suggestions what causes tension. Feeling more lonely than the kid that was left in. Refuse the opportunity to partake in the fun. He doesn't get to experience the warmth of the sun. Jelly movies told him that he could be the one. This dead end place, he just wants to run, but there's no point in doing that during a rainstorm. Ever since his birth, parents are enemies that were sworn, but he needs to learn to conform with the norm. For some reason that's one thing that he can't do. His dreams will be in the pop collar crew, but the organization only selects a few. It's like choosing teams, everyone got picked except you. Perhaps you're destined to become an outcast unless social society has a relapse. See U.F.O, unidentified flying objects, and back on the sands of time on a project to reject the rejects, destroy what's left. Walk with me, walk with me. This is U.F.O, unidentified flying objects, and back on the sands of time on a project to reject the rejects and destroy what's left. Walk with me, walk with me. Sometimes the mind sees certain signs. Surely I'm reminded of more hurting times. If you look for the answer, that's what you will find. Lurking behind their smiles are really not that kind. Extremely lunatic, if you think so. One blink confused, where did the time go? Age mark and blemishes are some of the signs, yo. People seem to be oblivious to the surroundings. They wouldn't notice if God himself was moving mountains. I think sometimes as a people we lost sight. 23 and 23 can cause a miracle life. Take an add on to that, you can be born with no sight. Even changing your color from black to white. Everyone needs to learn to start acting right. But really I think I just want to make my parents proud. When my dreams drift off into the clouds, it's my thoughts that drift off into the crowds, to the crowds. And it's my thoughts that drift off into the crowds. That's all I ever